Today we've got an exciting guest who's revolutionizing the functional glass art scene. Matt Selbovitz, also known as Elbo, a renowned glass blower who's taken the industry by storm with his intricate and whimsical designs. Famous for his dinosaur-themed dab rigs that blend artistry with functionality, Elbo's pieces have fetched prices up to six figures and are coveted by collectors worldwide. From his official store to collaborations with top artists, he's pushing the boundaries of what's possible in glass blowing. In this episode, we'll dive into his creative process, inspirations, and the business behind building a brand in this niche. Let's get started.
What do you think? Can we make a pipe during the interview?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. I think I can make the whole thing. Yeah.
Which one?
Dry pipe, hammer pipe.
Oh, yeah?
A hammer pipe. Yeah, we can do a fumed, inside out fume.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. It's a good idea. Let's do it. Then we will talk
Yeah.
through the interview.
I can even start it. We got
Yeah, let's do it.
roll. It's almost rolled though, too. How's yeah.
Holy!
Yeah. I'll try to do something that's doesn't take too much time. Yeah, like the process still takes time though, no matter what.
So everything in the beginning are tubes, pretty much.
Tubes and rods, yeah. Even most of the time you're getting like clear tubes, clear rod, and then colored rod. And rarely, in some cases, you can get colored tubing too, already manufactured. I'm adding a solid rod as my handle, and then I'm able to heat some of this tubing and then pull it down into another handle. But this handle will be hollow.
Yeah.
Right now my handle is solid, so I can't blow through it if I wanted to blow into it, which is called pulling a point. This is probably the most basic of lamp working techniques. And this is how you would break down
Oh, nice.
glass tubing to work it, essentially. Just use the very edge. And there you go. Actually, this might be a little bit better for you. A little smaller. Not the ideal way to light it,
But it makes smoking much cooler, though.
yeah. Funny enough, my first pipe I ever made, was based off the only YouTube video I could find at the time on how to make a glass.
Ah, no way.
Yeah, before that, I had been blowing glass, soft glass, like a different style glass out of the furnace. Not using a torch. Actually, that style of glass is like the art of cooling down glass, because you're starting with molten glass and you're cooling it down. This is the art of heating glass, because they're starting with solid stuff and heating it up to manipulate it. So it's the opposite way of working. So for me, it was like very confusing to transition to this style.
Yeah.
So like, even though I had been going to college for glass blowing, when I started doing this, it was like,
Oh, so you were in college for glass?
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I mean, I went to art school. I don't know shit about art, but I went to art school.
Why you decided to go in a glass? Like you already knew what you're gonna do? You already like were thinking about I don't know, making bowls, dab rigs, pipes and stuff?
I always wanted to make pipes, but you weren't allowed to in school.
Oh.
So I had to wait till after I graduated.
Yeah.
My neighbor at the time brought me into the studio because I was a freshman, so I wasn't even allowed to go to the glass studio yet. Tucked me in, and I remember he let me gather a piece of glass out, and he kind of gave me the basic idea of pulling it out. And as soon as I pulled the hot glass out in my hands and I was turning it, I knew immediately
How to make a pipe.
No. I knew immediately this is what I want to do every fucking day for the rest of my life. It was like an immediate, I was addicted. The teachers there were really fucking good. Like some of them were kind of world-renowned glass artists. That specific program is Tyler School of Art in Philadelphia. This is a very basic version of a whole little technique of the color changing pipe, and because we're making a dry pipe, I think it's like fitting for this. But actually, this is cool right here. This piece is like vacuum, so see how it's starting because it's sealed, you can like use that to your advantage and like reverse it.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works here. And you can pop a hole open.
As far as I understand, when I was looking for information about this craft, right? There are two different types of glass, right? And you switched from one to another one, right?
Yes.
Can you explain it? Like, what's the difference?
I used to do soft glass, and it was like in a studio where you gather it out of a furnace.
Yeah.
So it's using like big metal rods and tubes to gather the glass out and manipulate it. It's coming out already molten, so you're constantly cooling it and manipulating it. And the coefficient of expansion of the glass, the COE, is different than this.
Oh, okay.
It expands and contracts at, you know, different thermal levels, stress. And that soft glass, if you heat it up with even like a lighter a bunch of times, eventually it'll crack. So that type of glass can't really be used for pipes.
Yeah.
This type of glass, 33 COE, which is the same as Pyrex glass, which is a very popular name brand version of this glass. It can withstand temperature changes. That's why it's used for cooking.
Oh, okay.
It's perfect for pipes, because the temperature can come up and down.
So all these pipes, all these hash pipes, we can buy in any, like, I don't know, gas station shop, any 7-Eleven, I don't know, any convenience store in Canada, are handmade.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yep. None of them are machine made. Like, I used to think, like, before, too, like, oh, if it looks too perfect, it's probably like machine made. Nah. They're all handmade.
Holy moly.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so like this person just keeps just making them just non-stop.
Yeah, they're using a similar type of process. Here, so I've got silver here on the end of my
Silver?
Yep, silver. I'm actually, I don't even really do this too often, so I'm gonna have to play with my flame a little bit to get a good flame here, because I really don't do this often. I need to play with this a little bit. But essentially, I'm going for like a specific flame, helps fume. Into the glass. It's in there. Actually, that's looking good.
Oh, that's how you change it from
So
glossy to matte, right?
what this is doing is this is coating a layer of silver on the inside, and that's essentially what, when you hear someone say color changing pipe, that term is referring to like silver in the glass like this, because when you give it like a darker background, like resin building up in the pipe, it brings out the colors in the silver.
Bro, I have a funny question for you.
Yeah.
When did you realize that you can make pipes, for example, or something like that, and can sell them?
Oh, dude, it was actually, I was in San Francisco right after college. I was working as a hot dog vendor in San Francisco, and I was like kind of getting bored of just the monotonous job there. And I ended up getting like a part-time job at a glass studio called Public Glass, Southern San Francisco. But I got a job there just watching their lamp working studio, their kiln studio at night, essentially. And they had some torches in there. And I had never tried this process before. And so I got, like I was saying, I actually looked up a YouTube video on how to make one and ended up making one night.
Yeah.
Just for fun. Brought it into work the next day and like showed a friend of mine that I worked with. And he was like, yo, I'll buy that for like $30 right now. At the time, I wasn't really making any money, so that was
It was a lot.
I quit my job that night. I emailed my boss. I was like, yo, I wanted to find the email so bad. I had sent it from my college account, but I essentially had told him like, I want to try to pursue this glass career, because he was like kind of a friend of mine, the owner. And he like emailed me back essentially like, good luck, like nobody makes it in art, like you'll never make it in that industry.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big mistake. You should just stay working for us.
So pretty much in 2009, you literally found out that there is a commercial perspective in your craft.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
I had been making glass for a long time, but never really pipes. So, well,
Yeah.
never a pipe. So I didn't know. I never could get any of my friends to buy any of my glass before that.
Uh-huh.
I was just making art stuff, and at the time, kids that young, they're not really trying to spend any of their money on art. But for some reason, if it was in a pipe form, they were.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And then I went back to Philadelphia, and I met up with an artist named Zach P.
Okay.
And then he showed me a side of the pipe industry that I wasn't even familiar with, which was the art side of it, which were people making like legit, real art that was pipes. Like he was making these crazy hot rod derbies. They were mixed medium. They were clay. They were leather. They were paint. They were glass. He was using molds. They had dioramas that came with them. It was like real art. It wasn't like, I didn't know that pipes could be like that.
Anytime you're watching when a professional is doing it, you're like, huh? No problem.
Easy. We'll just flip this right here. That's no problem. Even this is like just to keep the hands steady as.
Yeah, yeah. Why dinosaurs, bro?
There's a chick that I fell in love with when I first started blowing glass, and she used to make glass designs.
Still have behind it. Oh, I didn't mean it.
That's what this tattoo right here is. She drew on me back in the day.
Uh-huh.
But literally, when we broke up, it was because I was so focused on the pipes and my pipe career at the time.
Uh-huh.
So to let her know I was thinking about her, I started making these little glass brontosauruses that were like essentially a copy of one she had given me that she had made, like a little tiny one.
Oh, she was also into
She's also blowing glass, yeah.
blowing. Okay.
So that one design though, the brontosaurus that I made for her, I stopped making those because I started to get popular for making the dinosaurs. So people were like requesting like different types of dinosaurs. So I developed these different designs, and I didn't want the series to be about her anymore.
Yeah.
So I literally stopped making that design. Funny enough, this December is the 10-year anniversary of me not making that design. And a lot of people wanted that design at the time, a lot of them were male joints. People wanted them female joints now, and people wanted them newer colors. But I'm actually going to do a 10-year anniversary reissue.
Oh, that's cool. That's conceptual.
At my store in America, I have a store out there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So for this little pie, it takes about what, 2-3 hours?
Yeah, maybe 5. Hopefully we can get this done in 2 hours. This one. That's why actually right now that the prep is made, which is like prepping up the tubing to make it, everything else happens a lot more quickly now. Some colors need to be babied and worked very slowly, and you need the sleeve clear inside and out, and you need to work the color very slowly the whole time. And when something like that needs to be babied, it can take a very long time. This is just to hold the head.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And this so I can heat that without the head just falling over.
Oh, you're gonna remove it after, right?
Yeah. I'll remove it.
Ah. I would leave it even like that. It's so cool.
Right. I love it with the brace.
Yeah. Do you actually know like stuff about dinosaurs? You ever been interested in it?
I've researched a little bit, for design stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's more based off that love story. So
Yeah.
that's really it. I've more been like just kind of fallen into my own world of my dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
That's why, hold on. Actually, I'm just going to grab this tool. It's easy to grab right now. That's essentially back in the day. That was like the hard tool to get. That was like to make a glass pipe. You need
What it made from? It's a metal.
pipe, high temperature graphite.
And in this oven, you pretty much heating it up so the glass become more clear.
No, so like it evens the temperature up.
Uh-huh.
Because, like I was saying, if it heats up, cools down too fast.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So this keeps the glass like stable.
Yeah. So no fragile spot.
Yeah. Even when the piece is done, it has to sit in that kiln and go through what's called an annealing cycle, which means it'll come down to room temperature very slowly.
Yeah.
The whole piece evenly.
Yo, it's a fucking cool pipe though.
Thanks, man.
I thought it's gonna be something simple, but if it is
Yes, it's kind of simple for now. Well, grip it up like that. I'm even gonna cut the stem a little shorter. But yeah, just give it like 5 minutes in there, and then we can finish it off. That's the thing, you won't be able to see the finished piece till tomorrow. Like it won't be out of there until tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's sad. I was already thinking what we're gonna smoke from it.
And that's for like long term, the glass needs to be like annealed properly to like last forever,
Uh-huh.
That's what makes it last forever. It's when it's properly annealed.
What would be your very first lesson when you like when somebody wants to learn and be like, yo, teach me? And the very first one.
Maybe just to make a cup, a very simple spoon pipe. If they want to do something hollow, maybe just a marble. Maybe a mushroom pendant.
So on a difficulty scale, what do you think is this kind of pipe out of 10?
It just takes a series of techniques. No, techniques like a bowl push, right? Millies, a little bit of sculpting, an extended carb, a mouthpiece. It's just a series of techniques put together. So once you learn those techniques, then you're able to do just like anything, man. Yeah, this is the piece. And I literally will just pop it in here for the night, and I can come take it out in the morning. But see, it sits like that. So it'll sit on a table kind of like that as well.
That's the whole process from start to finish, honestly. I already want to see. I already want to smoke from it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, because when we were talking, we were like, okay, can you make something, what we can do? And I thought it's gonna be just a pipe or like just a.
I mean, I could.
Something.
I could have. I should have.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.